our saving money era. So grateful to Jess from yesterday for doing that. I know I shouldn't be drinking coffee at 3 PM, but my goodness, my eyelids will not stay open if I do not. I was like manifesting with the silver boots for the Eras tour. I feel like I've put everything that I know into this. I haven't dyed my own hair in so long. This is so bizarre. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to sit down. Hello guys, welcome to another vlog. I am so excited for this week. I know we talked a lot about last week, the whole fact that I felt really bloated, I felt a bit out of sorts, don't want to do anything. This week, she's back. I'm in full, like, let's do everything and anything possible, let's be workaholics, let's get things done. Not workaholics, workaholics is not a good thing, you shouldn't be a workaholic. But I'm in full, like, I want to get everything on my to-do list done and be, like, productive this week. So I did some bits this morning, went and had a cheeky little Botox top-up appointment. I sometimes get it here, and he actually put a tiny little bit on my nose because my nose wrinkles are, like, very much there because of my forehead. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting Botox or fillers or whatever you want to do to make yourself feel good. So no shame over here for that one. I personally really like getting it. So I went for a little touch up on that. And now I'm making myself some lunch of couscous and chicken sausages and tender stem broccoli because I wanted something that I could throw together so easy because it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm starving. So I wanted quick convenience food so that I don't end up snacking. So I've got something on the go. I'm gonna sit with my coffee and I'm gonna go through my phone and start scheduling some content out, planning out some bits and pieces I need to get done and just really getting through all of the things that I need to do, and I'm very excited about it. I love sitting down and having little like time to just schedule things and plan things in. I need to create some more graphic posts for the Good Vibes Club because I miss doing my graphic posts, like getting rid of brain fog, and then it was like a swipe through album of little tips and stuff. Love doing those so much, so I want to get back into doing one of those a week, and I'm going to put together a couple while I'm sat here this afternoon, which is going to be exciting. And now I'm really enjoying this coffee. I know I shouldn't be drinking coffee at 3 PM, but my goodness, my eyelids will not stay open if I do not. If you're a content creator or you just like taking pictures of friends but find it really hard to get group shots and stuff, this app is amazing. It's called Lens Buddy and it basically helps you to take pictures, but you can like set a timer so it doesn't start straight away. You can say how often you want the pictures taken, like whether you want it to change on poses, timer or a burst or whatever, how many pictures you want. Like it literally does everything. So I normally do on live mode just because then if I have moved or something I can get a picture, but you can do video, you can do like the whole lot. It's so good. And I really like this because what I'll typically do is I do like 0.5 and then I'll take 100 and I leave the second timer. I'm going to do 10 seconds because I've got to go all the way over there, but it's really handy because it just takes loads of pictures, and you can also have it to announce progress and like beep and all those different things as well so that you can hear when it's taken them. So I'm going to do that for now. It was really bad weather now and it's got so sunny and gorgeous, and I'm so happy because it means the lighting is perfection on these clips. Not on that clip, but you can kind of see on this, it's just stunning. It's not even been an hour and look how much the lighting has changed. It's just started absolutely chucking it down. So I think I'm going to call it on doing these for a little bit just because this weather's making it near impossible. So I'm gonna have a little break. It's got too dark to carry on doing what I was doing, so I think I'm gonna have to call it here and try and do the other bits another day because it's just so dark and I can't get anything done when it's this dark. But it's really frustrating because I'd carved out today specifically and I was so in the mood and so ready, and it's impossible. Like, it's so, it doesn't look that dark in here, but it's so dark. That's okay, we'll just have to try again tomorrow and see if we can get it done when it's not as dark. I'm so hungry. I need to make something. Oh, I don't need to make something for lunch. I have stuff for lunch, I've just remembered. I've caused such a mess in the kitchen trying to move stuff from everywhere else. But I just remembered I've got last night's dinner as a lunch. So I'm gonna be having this and I'm very excited about it because I'm starving and I don't want to have to wait to cook. So grateful to Jess from yesterday for doing that because it saves me so much time. It's one of my favourite things about cooking in bulk because I have no idea when it comes to portion control. Like, I don't just cook for one person, I find it really hard. There's always like multiple meals, but it really helps when it comes to busy days where I don't have time to cook and I need to. So, yay me! Weekly reminder to drink more water today. Oh guys, I've just booked myself really randomly onto a sound bath new moon meditation thing that I found on Eventbrite. I was basically looking just to see if there's any local things coming up for Christmas and came across a free Eventbrite event, which I actually highly recommend. So if you go on Eventbrite, a lot of the time you can type in like your area and it will tell you all events locally, so you can set it to like 5 miles or whatever. And I set it to everything just to see what's coming up and see what's around because maybe something might take my fancy. And this one came up and I thought it was really cool. There's a lot of spiritually ones if you're into that kind of thing, but I'm doing this one and then I'm going to one in January that's like a financy one, which is quite cool. So yeah, I just thought I'd book on. It's at 6:30, so I've got about an hour, and it says I need something to smudge my space, a candle, a notebook and pen, and headphones. So I'm gonna need to get my headphones out of the car, I've just realised. Or charge my AirPods. Maybe I charge my AirPods because then they're in my ears and that might be quite nice because it's a sound bath on Zoom, so obviously you need to be able to like hear it properly. But I'm very excited. I've never ever heard of this person before. Her account on Eventbrite is Spiritual Tick with 2 eyes, so I'm thinking that might be her Instagram too. But I'll let you know how it goes. I'm gonna make myself a decaf coffee though for now because I'm really thirsty for a hot drink, but we don't have any tea bags. We only got peppermint tea and stuff and I'm not in the mood for that. So I might just have a decaf coffee and get myself cozy. I might do it sat on the floor actually. Or do I do it sat here? I don't know, I can't decide where I want to do it. Depends what they say. If she says I need to get comfortable, then maybe I'll sit on the floor. We'll decide in a bit. I don't know.
That you get you something you can write in. Why? You can always refer back to it. Okay. So I got a beautiful soul. They got their hand up. Can I?
Do you ever get so engrossed in your work that it ends up looking like this by the time you realise that you haven't eaten lunch and you haven't moved for about 6 hours? Because same. It's like 4 o'clock. It's literally 4 o'clock on the dot, near enough. And I've been sat creating my course that's going live on Wednesday, which is a vision board course. If you want to get access, I'll leave the link down below, but it won't actually be live or like properly working until Wednesday. So I think you can enroll, but you won't get access to the courses until then. So if you're interested, then I highly recommend it. I have put blood, sweat and tears and all of my knowledge from about 8 or 9 years worth of making vision boards into this course, and I've basically made it a little workshop that you can do at your own leisure, so you don't need to do it all in one go, but if you do it, it'll probably take you 2 to 3 hours. It's not a long thing to do, you can do it in one evening. And it basically talks you through my process of creating vision boards, how I've made vision boards that really work, tips for using your board after, tips for creating the board, etc. And I love it. I personally think it's insightful as anything, and I really enjoy it. I've done vision board courses from other people in the past, and I feel like I've put everything that I know into this course. There is no secrets, there is no holding back. It is all of my knowledge in one course, and I'm really grateful for it. And I just really love it. I think it's honestly one of my best things I've ever done in my life, and I'm so proud of it. So I can't wait for that to be open for you guys to see and share and all the things. But I need to eat, because that's just taken all of my day, and I got so engrossed I haven't eaten. So I think it's time that I get some food in my belly. I don't know what to have though, because we're going to be having dinner in a couple of hours, so I might just maybe have like hummus and dip or something. I don't really know. I just want something quick and easy. I know that's not like a nutritious meal or anything, but it's much easier than me trying to cook a full meal and then in 2 hours needing to cook food again. I also need to fill up my water. It's part of the reason I came into the kitchen. I still use this every single day. If you want to get your hands on one, I will leave them linked down below. They are £22.22. I ship everything out myself, and I'm doing 48-hour delivery on Royal Mail. So when you order, it will be with you within 3 days. And these are actually just as good as Stanley's, if you didn't already know. I actually have slightly bigger. These are 1.2 litres. Stanley's are 1 litre, so you get a tiny bit extra. I put mulled wine in this for the Christmas markets. It kept it hot for hours. I think we got to the Christmas markets at 12, and at 5 I still had warm, like very, very warm mulled wine. We didn't put it in hot, we put it in like very warm, and it was still the same temperature at the end of the day. Tasted delicious, didn't stain the cup, doesn't taste like mulled wine anymore, which is fabulous. And I've also had cups of tea in here, but I just take the straw out. Obviously if it's too hot, that's kind of why we didn't do the mulled wine boiling hot, just in case. And it also keeps ice cold for ages. However, I will say I haven't been using it with ice cubes too often, because it's definitely very cold outside, and not ice cube weather, but it does keep water very, very cold. So if I make a nice ice cold drink in the evening, it's still ice cold the next morning, and I can't rave about them highly enough. They are fab. I love the colour, I just love them, and they're great. And they also come with the little stopper thing, so you can take it in the car. They're fabulous. I love them so much. I've actually sold so many of them. I've not got that many left in stock, so if you want one, be quick, because they are not going to last very much longer, and I don't know if I'm going to be making another order yet. I'm undecided whether they're coming back or whether I make them a limited run, but I'm waffling and I'm hungry. My stomach's about to growl, so let's get some food. Oh, also to mentioned last night, I did the online new moon circle, and it was so good. So Spiritual Teak, I'll link her Instagram down below, because she does quite a few things like that. It was amazing. It was so good, and I feel like I learned a lot. We did a sound bath at the beginning, then we did tarot reading, and we did like a manifestation meditation kind of thing. It was really, really good. I probably am not going into it in enough detail, but it ended up being 2 hours, and it was so nice, and I felt really calm and refreshed afterwards. I just felt really, really good. So highly recommend doing something like that. I'm actually looking at going to a new is it a new moon one? I can't remember, but there's one coming up that's like a visualization sound bath kind of thing that I'm going to go to as well. Really loving finding events and stuff like this at the moment, because I think it's just a nice way to do something a bit different. But that's actually one of my goals for 2024. It's going on my vision board. It's something I really want to do, is get out of my comfort zone a little bit more and do like random events and things around and about that make me happy and bring me joy. So whether that's like a pottery class, or you know, like something really random, like maybe doing macrame, like wall hangings, or going to a sound bath, or going to a Reiki healer, or maybe going for like a psychic dinner thing, because you know sometimes you can do the dinners where there's a psychic and they talk to you and stuff. I don't know, I'm just really into all that kind of thing. If you hadn't already guessed, I'm very spiritual. So that's one of my things for 2024. I'm waffling. I think I'm going a bit delulu because I'm so hungry. I need to eat. I'm going to stop talking so I can eat. It's been 5 minutes. Look at the guitar. It's Friday today. I thought Friday was yesterday because I was with friends and stuff, but today it's Friday and I am going somewhere very exciting tonight. So my friend Amelia's birthday surprise from me and my other friend Tash is going to Swiftogeddon, which if you don't know what Swiftogeddon is, it's basically a nightclub that is dedicated to Taylor Swift all night long. Like, it's just Taylor all night. She's a big Swiftie, so are me and Tash. We're all going to Eras tour together, so we thought we'd go there. Very cute outfit option. I have like 2 or 3 outfit options, so I'll show you them later if I remember. But I thought I would, because I need to wash my hair, quickly tone my hair because the blonde is starting to come back through and it's looking a bit orangey. So I bought one of these to try out. I actually was gifted one of these in honey blonde quite a while ago, and I thought, do you know what? I'll give it a go in brown. I don't know if it's going to make my blonde look really dark, but from the pictures I've seen, it looks like it kind of, I mean, this doesn't really help because it's not a balayaged hair, but it looks like it kind of just tones it a little bit darker. And I get my hair toned anyway, so I'm thinking it will just look a bit fresher and like more glossy. But you can get these on Amazon and stuff. They're called Glaze, and you don't have to mix them or anything. You literally just put it on. And I just found some of these lying around, so I thought I'd use those to do it. But that's my morning because my hair is so greasy it needs a wash, and I thought I might as well do that at the same time. But a parcel has just turned up, so I thought I'd open that first, if I can get it out. It's got all that annoying like papery stuff that I can't stand. To celebrate the most wonderful time of year, please find enclosed a bundle of Barley Body's bestsellers to keep you glowing through the festive season. Okay, so in here, a little sparkly box. What have we got? Ooh, Barley Body tanning mousse in ultra dark. You know I said last time I was going through my fake tans. We're going to give that one a go today because I really want to tan. So I think I'm going to do my hair, tan, do some bits all day. They've sent me a tanning mitt and a face tanner. Very excited to try that. I really like their SPF oils, so I can imagine they are probably fab as well. So I'm going to give those a try. Thank you very much, Barley Body. Let's get into this. Let's do it. I've got a like brown towel because I don't know if I'm going to end up covered, but this is the like oldest towel that we've got in the flat. So I thought I'd just use this and see what I can do. But I'm going to make a coffee first and I need to grab a hairbrush, so I'll be back. I haven't dyed my own hair in so long. This is so bizarre. I'm going to use 2 strips for this because I feel like it's going to be easier if I have 2. I'm really hoping it looks good. I just think it's gone very like orangey blonde, and I don't want to tone it with purple shampoo and end up with like whiter blonde because obviously I don't want the blonde anymore. But if this looks good, I'm definitely going to minimise my hairdresser trips because I don't need them. Although I do feel like maybe I need to clip this. Maybe that's a good idea. Let's clip this here. Look at me acting like a pro, but I have no idea. Okay, maybe let's like... it's not long enough at the back. It'll be fine. We'll make it work. Right, let's go from the lowest bit. Maybe I should do this without the jumper actually. I think it'd be easier. It's pretty cold. We turned the heating off and it's absolutely freezing. James, can you pop the heating on in the living room actually? Thank you. Right, let's clip that. I can move a little bit better now. So that's perfect. And also then it's not going to go on my jumper. It will just go on me. So, let's give this a go. This is basically, so I've seen people use this on like Instagram and everything. And like I say, I was gifted some a while ago. But it's a super colour conditioning gloss. So it says vibrant colour, mirror glaze shine, extraordinary softness, no damage, no mess, and no mixing. Apply with gloves on dry or damp hair, develop for 10 minutes and then rinse. So I'm assuming that one is going to be enough for my whole head, but I might be a bit more sparing with it because I have a lot of hair. Which is quite dark underneath actually. I don't have much blonde left on these bits. Oh, it's thick. It's like fake tan. It looks like, you know, when you used to buy like fake bake and it was the like this consistency, it wasn't a mousse. That's what it's reminding me of. I'm also trying not to get it all over my bathroom because I'm in big trouble. Oh my god, imagine I end up fully brown, that'd be hilarious. At least it only lasts like 10 washes. I don't actually mind being fully brown now. I was really nervous about going brown and then missing the blonde. But now when I see pictures of myself blonde, I actually don't like it. And I think it's because where I've got quite dark features and my hair is like, this is my natural hair colour, the dark, like the top bit. We basically just put a semi-permanent toner on that's the same colour as mine. so that I could blend it down into the blonde, and also just to cover greys and stuff. But I really like it, and I think it just suits me so much more because I am quite dark featured, like I've got dark eyebrows and stuff, so I much prefer the darker hair vibes. I was a bit nervous at first, which is why I did it so slowly. Like if you look back on my videos, I've been slowly phasing out the blonde for quite a while. It's been about 1.5 years of me like very slowly getting rid of the blonde, and I am so glad I did it. For one, it's a lot less upkeep. For two, it will finally have time to grow. And for three, I'm not a blonde girl anymore, I don't think. I'm just not someone who can be blonde.
Hi, home. I'm sorry, I was trying to reach. Everyone is doing just fine.
Swiftogeddon is tonight, so I thought we'd do a little outfit prep. I did try on this, which is from Mage, however you say it. It's from there. This is gorgeous, but I need to get it taken up because it's a little bit too long. But I was thinking of this with my silver cowboy boots that I kept from Harry. They were like £13 in Primark or something, but I wore them to Love on Tour, and I wanted to keep them for this. I was like manifesting with the silver boots for the Eras tour because I'm going to wear them. But I thought that could be an option with the silver cowboy boots, or my black like sparkly dress. However, Tash's outfit options turned up. The dress is too short, and the other one, the button was missing. She had like a red cord or something and the button was missing. So she's now in like a gold really cute top and jeans with like heeled boots. Amelia doesn't know what we're doing, but she's wearing leather trousers and like a sparkly top. I thought I need to wear the sparkles. I've got so many sparkles from the party wear outfits and stuff. Something needs to be worn. So my thought process was, I bought this on Amazon. It's like a men's oversized t-shirt. I'll leave it linked. As I was saying before the camera died, this is a men's medium. I got it on Amazon. These are really good oversized t-shirts. It's nice and thick, and it's like a boxy oversized fit, which is what I needed and wanted to go with the trousers, because the sparkly trousers I've got, which I've kind of just told you what I'm wearing now, but I really wanted to be able to style them with like boots and a big oversized t-shirt as like a different outfit option. So I got myself an oversized t-shirt. However, I did take it up with Bonderweb by about that much because it was a bit too long. So I've got that oversized t-shirt. Then I'm going to wear my dock boots and put my dock socks on so that they're nice and comfy. And then I've got these trousers from Pull & Bear, which have like little knickers built in. Obviously you won't be able to see this part anyway, but if you can, it's got the coverage. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be a room full of girls anyway. But I thought these were really cute. And then with the long t-shirt that comes to about here, it will look quite nice and like sparkly, but it won't be too much, and it's giving like Reputation vibes. Then I thought I would go for either the silver bag or the sparkly bag. I think the sparkly bag might be a little bit much with the combo, but we'll try it, or it'll be the silver bag. Undecided which yet, but I think that's going to be my Swiftogeddon outfit. I think. Amelia still has no idea. We are decorating the car, so we've got balloons, confetti balloons, we've got a galaxy light, so it's like a party bus, we've got some cans of cocktail. Tash has obviously got alcohol-free ones, but they have alcohol-free of the Porn Star Martini ones that we really like, so she's kind of lucked out anyway because it tastes the same. But yeah, we're gonna be going at, I think Tash is getting here at 6, we're picking Amelia up at 7, we're getting there for 9, we're gonna dance until 1 in the morning, then we're gonna come home. And I'm so excited. Hair update, I'll be honest guys, it's 5 PM and I've sat down for 5 minutes. I've got to sort car stuff out because I need to get a new car. Basically the finance is nearly over, my car's too expensive, it's a whole thing. The finance is basically nearly up anyway, so I thought, do you know what, we're just going to get rid of it and we're going to get something cheaper, because we're in our saving money era. We're in our let's reduce costs of things, let's save some money, let's try and be sensible, not spontaneous and frivolous with our cash. So that'll be exciting. But anyway, that was a whole sidetrack. I did tone my hair and I very, very much do not recommend. On the camera, my hair actually looks like a really weird colour. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the lighting. Yeah, there we go. The lighting was making it look a really funny colour. But this is, it looks no different, apart from it's ever so slightly blue, which I'm absolutely hating. Look at the ends of it. Can you, I mean, to be fair, it just looks a lot more ashy. It's not actually that bad. But it's a toner and it will wash off, thank God, because I am not happy with it. I'm so annoyed. I googled results of the hair stuff, and I actually came across loads of people who reviewed it who said that theirs had done the exact same thing, where their hair had basically gone blue. Let me see if I can show you better here. This is like impossible because now my computer's making me look pink. Okay, so I toned it. It looks no different, apart from it looks ever so slightly blue tinted. So I do not recommend at all, because my hair is slightly blue and it's probably going to take a while to come out, and I'm so annoyed about it. I washed it and then I started drying it and was like, why does it look a bit blue? So then I washed it again, thinking maybe I haven't got all the colour out, and then we looked up different remedies like not purple, ketchup, apple cider vinegar, etc. But it looks different on the camera. I'll be honest, it looks a lot worse on the camera than it actually looks. I think worse on camera, to be honest, but I think it'll be fine. I'm going to keep washing it daily until I get all the toner out, because it says it lasts 10 washes. So I'm thinking that I should be able to get rid of it by like Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm probably going to be wearing it up a lot anyway, so it's fine. You're not going to be able to see it tonight in the dark. I don't hate it. It's not my favourite, but it's my own fault and I'm an idiot. I thought by buying a brunette shampoo that I would just be getting like a really nice brunette, glossy, beautiful vibe. Maybe it would darken my blonde a little bit. I was very wrong. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm livid with myself. I now have like a... it doesn't look this colour. This camera is lying to you. It does not look this colour. This is making it look the same colour as my jumper. It's not. I don't know how to explain the colour of it. Tash is on her way, but this is my outfit. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. I'm trying to stay under the light so you can see, but I've got the sparkly trousers on, oversized t-shirt, Doc Marten boots, and I'm ready to go. Look how sparkly they are. Woohoo! I'm so tired. I can't even cope. Swiftogeddon was the most unreal thing ever. It was so much fun. We got there, I think, at like 10 PM, so we drove. It was in London. I think they do different locations all the time, but it was in London. And oh my god, I didn't even have that much to drink, and it was just really, really fun. So we picked Amelia up with a party bus, basically like put balloons and stuff all over the car, and had one of those galaxy lights, which was so funny. And then we told her where we were going. She was really excited. She didn't have any idea. And then we had the drive into London. So on the drive in, we were drinking like the tins of cocktails. Tash obviously had like alcohol free because she was driving. And then we had 4 hours of just exclusively singing Taylor Swift at the top of our lungs. My throat hurt so much. We got in at 4 in the morning and I'm so tired. I cannot party like I used to. Let's just say that. We're all exhausted. So I'm going to give myself the most giant mug of coffee ever and hopefully perk up, because we're going car shopping today. Like I mentioned yesterday, the range is going. So we're going for a cheaper car. We're going for one that is more tax efficient, cheaper on petrol, cheaper to run, is less likely to be stolen, because that would be really fab. And hopefully we can get something that is a really nice drive. So we're going to go test drive a few bits today and see what there is out there. I've been trying to find dealerships that sell multiple different used cars, because I'm not that bothered about getting a brand new car and just never have been. But I think we're going to go test drive like a few different models, and then if we can find them all in one place, that's so much easier than having to go like every single different dealership. But also that's fine. We're going to just have a bit of a day of shopping around for cars and test driving different things and seeing what we like. I say we because James does drive it too. It is obviously more my opinion, but he is also insured on my car. I would be insured on his, however his is a manual, and I cannot for the life of me drive a manual anymore. If you've gone to automatic, you know that it's so impossible to then go back to driving a manual. It's so hard once you go to automatic. So I'm going to be looking for an automatic, because quite honestly, I'm lazy and I'm so okay with being lazy. I'm so fine with not having to sit with my foot on a clutch. I lived in London and had that clutch was used a lot. So I'm very grateful to not be using that again. Yeah, we just need to see what we can find. I think I'm going to try a few different ones. I'm in my let's be financially savvy era. I'm trying really hard. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the vlogs actually, but over the last few months I've been really trying to like curb my spending habits as well. Like really trying to not be reckless with money. Like I'm trying to really put everything where it needs to be. To be honest, I'm not actually bad. I'm better than a lot of people at money. Like I have my pension savings, I have like stocks and bits and pieces here and there. Like I have little bits pocketed away, but I just want to make sure that we're making like savvy investments. So when it comes to like a car or a phone bill, I don't want to be paying out all this money just to have like the latest iPhone or the latest car and all these things when I don't need that. So yeah, we're in the era of financially savvy, and I'm actually doing a no spend January, which is going to come soon in a video. I'm going to talk about that, but I've seen loads of stuff online about no spend months, and I thought it would be really interesting to give it a try and just try and like not spend anything. I'm going to kind of set my own rules as well, because I've been watching a few videos and I've seen people do it where they have like, there's like an overarching like way to do it, but then people have been like kind of setting their own rules and like setting their own way of doing it. So I'm going to do that, and I think I might do it so that like for every time I want to buy a Starbucks, like if I'm out in town, for example, and I'm like, oh, I'm really craving a coffee, I've gone past a Starbucks and I'm like, oh, I really, really want a coffee, really, really want a coffee, and I don't buy one, I'm gonna basically put the price of that coffee into a certain savings account. Like I'm gonna make a little savings account on my Monzo that's specifically for this month, and I'm gonna make it so that like then that little bit of money I would have spent on that Starbucks goes into that savings account. Or, you know, if you're in a shop and you see a like top that you really like and you really, really ponder on it, and then you're like, actually no, I can't buy that top, that money would then go straight into the savings account. So basically then work out how much money I've saved myself by not buying those impulsive things. I need to stop talking, my throat is actually really hurting. I'm gonna sit on the sofa for a minute. Fake tan, I'm gonna try that new Bali body out, and then I need to get ready to go. James is currently at the gym and getting his hair cut, and I said, no sir, I don't want to go with you. So I'm having 5 minutes at home on my own. He's also set up something hilarious. He found his PlayStation 2, which is this not the biggest throwback ever. So we're gonna go through his retro gaming stash and we're gonna play on this later. We're gonna have a little retro gaming night. But what a throwback, like the plug and everything. So funny. Not sure I'll be playing the wrestling one though, I've got to be honest.